Welcome, everyone. Let's look at Sonnet 44 today. Let's look at some ideas again. We're going to be looking a lot about more pensive ideas now, and it might get a bit deeper, but I think that's kind of the joy with Shakespeare. He writes about so many different depths, so many different things, so many different perspectives, so lots of things to look at. Okay, let's get started right away. If the dull substance of my flesh were thought, injurious distance should not stop my way, for then, despite of space, I would be brought from limits far remote, where thou dost stay. No matter then, although my foot did stand upon the farthest earth removed from thee, for nimble thought can jump both sea and land, as soon as think the place where he would be. But thought kills me that I am not thought, to leap large lengths of miles where thou art gone. But that so much of earth and water rot, I must attend time's leisure with my moan. Receiving not by elements so slow, but heavy tears, batches of either's woe. What does that mean? Wow, that looks really depressing, really sad. Let's go over it. If the dull substance of my flesh were thought, and so the dull substance, kind of thinking about the physical body here, the dull substance were thought, and thought here, as we will see, represents something immaterial, right? Not tangible, and something really fast moving. And this is going to be an important theme. And so we're starting with a hypothetical. If my body were made of thought instead of flesh, instead of physical things, injurious distance should not stop my way. Injurious here means harmful. Harmful distances for you and I should not stop my way, for then, despite of space, I would be brought. So if I were thought, regardless of the space between us, regardless of the physical separation between us, if I were thought, we could be together. We could be traveling instantly there. We don't have to care about space. From limits far remote where thou dost stay. And so we see that thou is staying far away from us. Shakespeare, the speaker, is here. I keep forgetting, but it does not have to be Shakespeare. I'm kind of making this connection for it to be easier to say, but it is the speaker, and often the author is not the speaker, and so gotta make that connection. The speaker and the lover is here, possibly separated by an island maybe, and the oceans between them. And then it's like, oh, I wish my physical flesh was actually mere thought, so that I could meet you despite the space and the limits far remote where you are staying. No matter then, although my foot did stand upon the farthest earth removed from thee. And so, no matter then, although my foot did stand upon the furthest earth removed from thee. And it's like, although we stand in the farthest places in the earth, there's one person there, there's a flag in each, and although we're standing like this, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter, although my foot here stands upon the farthest from earth removed from thee. For nimble thought can jump both sea and land. The fast thought can jump both sea and land. It can jump all the way over as soon as think the place where he would be. The moment I thought where I wanted to be, I could jump all the way over here and be with you. But thought kills me that I'm not thought. But the thought of the possibility of this is a wordplay, kills me that I am not this thought, that I cannot move like that to leap large lengths of miles when thou art gone, that I'm not able to leap all these miles and miles when you are gone on the edge of the earth, that I'm not able to do this. It kills me to leap large lengths of miles when thou art gone, but that so much of earth and water rots. And here, rot means kind of made of. But that so much of earth and water made of, I must attend timeless leisure with my moans. So he must wait for time's leisure, the slowness of time. He must wait with his moans, his lamenting. He must wait because his body is composed of slow things. His body is composed of earth and water, and not with thought. Receiving not by elements so slow, but heavy tears, badges of either's woe. So not here means nothing. Receiving nothing by elements so slow. I'm not receiving anything because I'm not made of thought. But heavy tears, badges of either's woe. And so either probably means both the lovers, both the speaker and the beloved here. And so all he receives are tears, which are the physical proofs of both of their love. Wow, this is very melancholic, very contemplative, and I think very different from what we kind of thought. Yeah, really interesting, right? And I really hope that you guys can think about this. Think about the idea if you have someone that you haven't been able to meet recently, that you really love, a poem to share. If you have a loved one that you cannot meet, that you would like to meet fast, although your physical body is here, if you were thought and you could travel all the way there, this is also a possibility. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I will see you with Sonnet 45. Thank you.